This week, the 10-year reverse mortgage business cycle. Welcome back to the Industry Leader Update. A recent email from a coaching firm got me to think about the 10-year business cycle. And it's natural to ask, is there such a thing? And if so, how does it play out in real life? Business consultant and author Samuel Cupp teaches that every 10 years, a small business or industry has on average 6 good years, 2 great years, and then 2 terrible years. I would argue that the same could be said of reverse mortgage lenders, brokers, and our industry at large. So today, let's examine that cycle and how it applies to our industry. Reverse mortgage loan volume has roughly followed that same trajectory that was described by Cupp, and HECM endorsement volumes were relatively stable for the 6 fiscal years of 2012 to 2018. Then fiscal year 2019 was somewhat of an aberration in that cycle due to the changes in HECM principal limit factors, the interest rate floor, and also changes to the HECM's FHA mortgage insurance premium structure. 2020, that was a year of relative stabilization as endorsement volumes began to return to their previous medium norm of prior years. But then that was followed by 2 years, as we know, of surging endorsement volume thanks to interest rate cuts and increasing home values. And that pushed fiscal year 2022 HECM volume up 106% higher than 2019's dismal performance, all which leads us to the last 2 years of the cycle. 2 years with strong headwinds and setbacks. So if we're in the 2-year downturn cycle, which it appears that we are, what can we do? The Entrepreneurial Operating Systems blog suggests reverse accountability. Now what is it? Well, unlike a typical org chart that looks to fill key positions so you can accommodate business growth and demand, a reverse chart looks to adjust resources in the future with reduced revenue. In other words, where can I tighten up my spending? Or where are my marketing dollars best spent? Mortgage lending has generally followed the same waypoints that are found in the economic or 10-year business cycle. The stages are expansion, a peak market, contraction, and a trough or bottom. And most importantly, I would like to add a 5th stage, recovery, when the market begins to shift to an upswing in demand. Now, knowing that all markets are cyclical, that should motivate us to analyze our own business practices. Where did we lose focus and overly fixate on one particular type of transaction, such as refinances? How do we continue to steadily attract new borrowers, even amid a refi boom, so that we can buffer against a sudden collapse in refinance transactions? It's best to address those questions before the next boom, and even better, to put our new strategies into practice during today's current market. Now, in the final analysis, we should never be surprised by a downturn. Call it the circle of life of business and economics. The trick is to find a way to be both positive and proactive in a down market. Now, what do you recommend to survive or even thrive in our present market? I know that many of you, our loyal listeners, have a wealth of knowledge that our community could benefit from. So please comment below. And also, if you would share today's video on your LinkedIn and Facebook profiles, we always appreciate that. And don't forget, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like today's episode if you appreciate the effort that we put into it, and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss an upcoming episode. And each and every week we bring you the latest reverse mortgage news. That's on HECM World Weekly, the nation's only weekly podcast for reverse mortgage professionals. Again, thank you for joining us. Have a great week, and we will be back next Monday with more reverse mortgage news, commentary, and analysis here at HECM World.